Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are going to play Good Company. After many years, you're back in Good County, proud home of tinkerers and tycoons. Upon your return, you discover that ruthless global corporations have brought the local industry to its knees. Now your fellow citizens are in need of jobs and someone to offer them a brighter future. You've been hired by the Federal Bureau of Industries to get the local economy back on track. Their consultant will contact you shortly. Hello, this is Carrie Goodfield with the Federal Bureau of Industries. I just want to confirm our meeting at your father's garage for the Good Company instructional program. See you soon. Hope you are ready for this. So this is returning home is level 1. There are some level goals where we're going to learn the basics, build modules, and build a product, and we have trophies. So let's go ahead and start our level. Hello and welcome to Good Company. My name is Carrie Goldfield and I'll be your instructor. Ready to begin? Let's start with basic controls. So we have standard camera with mouse and WASD. To review any information we discuss, go up and press the manual button up here. For quicker access, open anytime with F1. Good, now try zooming out and scrolling the mouse wheel. Look around you by doing the WASD or hold the right mouse button and drag your mouse. So you could do this, or you could do, it's locked me in. All right. I know these are real basic, but hey, we don't want you to get lost on the first level. Now I want you to, I want to tell you a bit about yourself. Every player has their own player character, which is always present. You can change the appearance of your player character by entering your profile. Player characters function just like any employee characters that appear in the game, but they do not require wages or use job outfits. In free play and in later stages of the campaign, the player character will get additional traits, making them better workers and managers. All right, so we need to start with selecting the player. Great, now you know the basics. How about we get some work done? I prepared a workplace for you. You can either assign your player character to work on the table or use the quick hire button to immediately hire and assign a new employee. So click on that. To hire employees, use the quick hire button. You can also assign any qualified idle employee by pressing the Assign Idle Employee button. Use the Human Resources F4 to get an overview of all employees or hire unassigned staff. Now open Tinker Table, and there should be a button highlighted. So we're going to come over here. We're going to assign next idle employee, which will be me. The last step is to select the item you want to have crafted. Currently, we only have the plastic case available. Please select it. So we're going to do that. It's very important to give your employees proper work instructions. Otherwise, they will just idle around. Currently, your crafting employee is missing input materials. We haven't told them where to look, nor do we have materials in stock for them to use. Let's order some materials first. So buy orders. Items can be bought on courier pallets that are located within a delivery area. Add an item rule and activate the buy toggle to buy base materials. Want more? You can change the target amount on the item rule as well. All purchases happen at the start of each day. Deliveries only replace what has been taken by your staff and no more. So, all right, we're going to open the courier pallet. You should be able to see a few new elements in the panel. To buy materials and make them available to your employee, click on Add Rule. Now select plastic. All right, great. Once the material is delivered, your crafting employee will begin working. Next, the employee will need a place to put down the finished modules. We have lots of options eventually, but for now, let's sell what we've made. So items can be sold in courier pallets that are located within a delivery zone. Use the sell toggle on an item rule to sell things and adjust the reserve space to change how much your company will try to sell each week. Note, base materials cannot be sold. Items are sold once per week every Monday morning. Got it. First of all, open the courier pallet again. Buying and selling happens on the same pallet. So we're going to, as before, we need to add an item rule for a new module plastic cases. come over here. If you have trouble finding something in the item picker, you can always use the filter. So you can like use the filter here to reduce it down. So we're going to select plastic cases. Sell orders will not be activated automatically. Activate selling your modules by pressing the sell toggle. From now on, we are going to sell modules every Monday morning. Try to sell one plastic case. You can also sell the ones you might still have in your personal inventory. So let's speed this up. So we have order shipment. So we have 2 ready to go. And we just need to sell 1. All right, one step closer to success. Isn't it great to have dependable employees? Yes, I am the most dependable employee we have right now. Halfway through, it's almost time for us to start building products, but first we need to expand our module production a bit. So construction, expand your company by using the construction menu. Select a piece of equipment from the list and click where you want to place it. You can rotate with the mouse wheel or the R key. If the piece of equipment has an access point, make sure it's accessible. All right, so let's come over here. Let's start by placing a tinker table. Here you can see a list of all the available tables. Currently, only the tinker table is available. So let's place one right here. Notice the cost of the tinker table was deducted from your budget when you placed it. Place another one so that we have a total of 3. For our first product, we need 3 different modules. I have given you the lead array and single cell battery technologies. So I want to really quickly, we're going to take this and we're going to move it just so that it's right there. All right, then we're going to come over here. We need to do this. I reckon you're ready to do this on your own. Remember to use the manual hotkey F1 if you want to review instructions from earlier. Remember, set what to craft, hire employees, order materials, and reserve item slots for the modules. So here we're going to do single cell battery. We're going to hire someone. But here we're going to add a role. So the single cell battery, hold on, needs chemicals. So we're going to add a rule for chemicals. And then we're going to add a rule for single cell battery to sell. Likewise, we're going to go ahead and add a rule. We can slow this back down. We're going to add a rule for electronic parts. And then we're going to add one for the LED array. Now, what is this? Oh, probably because I didn't have any work zones doing that. Okay. So there is, and they can already go in and do that. We just need to sell 3 of each. And the LED array was a little behind. All right. Fantastic. It's good to see you're catching up on all of these new concepts. I think we're ready to talk about assembling products. See, selling modules is all well and good, but selling products is the way to go. Products are assembled from multiple modules, and they can earn you quite a lot of cash. So assembly tables are required to assemble products from modules. Assembling works similar to crafting, but instead of crafting a module, you assemble modules into a product. Assembly times vary depending on which modules are used for the product. There is a new table available, the assembly table. So we're going to come over here, the assembly table. Please build one so that we can continue. Let's build one right here. Good. Now open the question mark by clicking on it. I prepared a blueprint for you, the good calculator. Go ahead and select it. Now you can see the hiring button just as you did in the crafting tables. Hire an employee. So you can assign. The modules are already available on the courier palette. What's missing is an item rule for the product. Notice that a sell order is set automatically when you create the rule. So we come down here and we're going to add a rule for the good calculator, and that just automatically does sell. So base materials are always buy, mid-level modules are buy or sell, and products are only sell. Now let's wait until the employee has assembled 3 calculators. Products are always at the end of the production line. There's nothing left to do but to sell them. So we just need to assemble 3 good calculators. The Federal Bureau of Industries, or FBI as they like to be known, is awarding trophies and rewards to show their recognition when you complete certain milestones. Earning 1 trophy allows you to move to the next step on your career path. The second and third trophies are additional incentives in case you like an extra challenge. To get your first trophy, try to earn 4,000 by selling modules and products. I recommend prioritizing products since they allow for higher profits. So now we're getting into the... So what we're going to do is we're going to get a second assembly table. We'll place it right over here. We're going to have this one also be a good calculator. And we're going to hire someone. And if we need to, what we can do is we can always add more of these. So they are running behind. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with some more tinker tables. And we're just going to do plastic case. Higher. Single cell battery. Higher. And a LED array and higher. And that ensures that we always have stuff. All right.
Hello, dear viewers. Delighted to have you back. This company has been struggling, but recent figures look promising.
All right. So we have earned your first. We've received our first trophy, but we're going to continue playing. Good work. You've got it covered on the local news. That news anchor loves talking about the latest industry buzz. I'm sure you'll be featured again soon. Let's slow down a little bit here. You can continue to the next stage if you want, or feel free to stay a bit longer and earn additional trophies. I think we'll stay and earn some extra trophies. So the campaign is separated into levels and challenges. Each challenge or level can be completed by earning the first trophy. You can either continue with the level and achieve the remaining additional trophies, or you can go back to the campaign map and move to the next level that has been unlocked. Let's go. Let's scale our production up a bit and introduce a new product. I've added a new technology to your portfolio, the battery stack. This time, you need to reach a certain production output within a given time frame. If your production takes too long, the achieved amount will reset. So set up enough tables to reach your quota. So we need to do 10 battery packs, add a sell order for the battery stacks, and set up 3. They have some optional things that provide some ideas for how to do it. We're going to get some plants here. I recognize this plant type from my my plant therapy videos. We're going to do a tinker table here. And let's have 1, 2, and we'll do... For right now, we'll have 3, and we'll have... Oh, can we do it? No. Okay, so hold on. Let's... That right there. All right, go back to place, and we're gonna have another tinker table right there. There's our 3 tinker tables. We need this for battery stacks. So that's going to be, needs plastic and chemicals. Battery stack. And battery stack. Now this one, we're going to add a rule for the battery stack as cell. And now we can speed it. Now that we've got it all set up, that was Saturday, Sunday, so we'll probably be next week because we probably haven't had enough to, but that's okay. I also have a checklist for you on this one, but you only have to fulfill the first point on the list. The others are just reminders for best practices. Did I not do this one? I thought, oh, I didn't, maybe I didn't hire someone. Okay, there we go. So it gives you objective, the main objective that you need, and then some partial objectives. Yay, we got our milestone. It's great to see that you mastered these tasks on your own. I'm confident you have a splendid career ahead of you. There's just one last thing to do. I prepared a new blueprint for you, but for this one, you'll need to change your production. We still have loads of room we can use on this courier palette. So each inventory only has a limited number of slots. Materials and modules can be stacked, while single products always occupy 1 slot. If you increase your production output, you may need more slots for a product. You can increase the number of slots by editing the reserved slot amount on the item rule itself. It is possible to reserve slots for items while something else is still there. Those slots are marked in with a red outline, and you will need to remove the item from the slot before your employees can use it. Okay, so we need to assemble 6 calcutrons. We need to remove. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move 2 caltrons. And we're going to take this and we're going to move this to caltrons. So after Monday, I'm going to remove the order for the good calc. Add a sell order, and we'll sell. We're going to add a rule for the calctron. That's sell. Yeah, but we've got a couple of those. That's Monday, so we can actually get rid of that. Add a sell order for the... Yeah, I did that. Okay, fabulous. You managed to complete all the tasks. I'd say we are about done here. How interesting. You must be the fledgling Carrie has taken charge of. So you're his kid, I presume. Can't say I see the resemblance. Regardless, I'm Rick Takata, communications officer at the FBI. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure more often in the future. That is, if you can stay in business. It's hard to stay afloat, especially when there are sharks in the water. I'm sorry, Takata likes to scare our newcomers. Let's look positively into the future. The journey has just begun. You're a true tinkerer now. I'll give you a call when we are ready for the next session. See you around. Good luck. Don't give up too quickly. Would be a shame. All right. So that is, in a nutshell, that is what we're doing. But there's a lot more depth to this, which we're going to find out in the next level. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.